BassResinator here. I had a very unfortunate experience. I filmed 40 minutes of me doing the water drops on the inside of these coaster molds. And then after the resin cured, because I didn't use UV resin, I used epoxy resin. And then after that cured, I went over with flakes. Flakes, if you don't know me, we are not on speaking terms or best speaking terms. Sometimes we really work really nicely and sometimes we don't. Well, oh, look at that. My frog is sitting out over here. You can see him. You're not supposed to see that guy. Okay, now pay attention to what I'm talking about. Change the angle a little bit, or stand right here. And I backed them in black resin, and I've already put cork on the back of them. So I have the unmolding part, but the 40 minutes of me applying, talking and applying the flake, that video went hasta la bye-bye. I didn't want to redo and do it again because I don't really see the need to do that. However, I do want to tell you, I did not do the traditional. This is more of the traditional water spots or water droplets. That was the real big thing a year and a half, 2 years ago. Everybody was doing the water drops. Well, then I decided to change them up a little bit and do different shapes. You know, like right here, this looks like cellular mitosis taking place, and this one getting ready to hatch into another one. This looks like a paramecium. These look like different single-cell organisms. So they're not traditional water drops. And I thought, well, I don't want to put resin on top of these because I don't know if you can see. They have holographic patterns on them. You can't see it real good right on this one. This one you can. This one's got a different pattern. And you see those? These three have lines. And you can sort of see it on this one here. But if I put resin over the top of that, the holograph image is going to be gone. So without spending a multitude of time redoing all of this and stuff, I thought I would just decorate this with silver UV resin from Resin Rockers. And I'm just going to go around this raised edge with that. I don't think it's going to take away from anything. I should tell you, this is my second foray. Sadly, it's not a real good one because my video got lost or deleted accidentally. But it's in my foray into the collaboration of coasting through the week. There are other people. I don't have a playlist, but I will tell you, look up Marvelous Artsy, Resin Me Up, and Epoxy Me That, Epoxy M3 That. Look on their websites and they'll have all of this as well. And there are other people, Nerd Goblin, Lula, and Laura's Art Studio. They have joined in with the coasting collaboration. So this is my second attempt. And it was sort of a fail. Not a fail. I think these came out really nice. But it was sort of a fail that my video didn't go. So I thought, how can I fix this? Well, I'm going to add a little decor around the edge. Hope this works. Now this is a really pretty silver, and there's a bubble on that tip right there. I'm going to see if I can do this without ruining anything. Resin Rockers UV is really cool stuff, especially they're colored. They have a gold as well as this silver. I'll go over this with the silicone thingy in just a little bit to try and make this look like it's supposed to in my mind. Where was that spot that was a little low? Right there. Okay, I'm going to do this one at a time. Get out this little silicone tool that I've got over here. Stand that up. And I think with this silver, it's going to accentuate or augment the flakes color. Not so much that you'll see the flake through it, but that you'll pay more attention to the flake because it's going to draw your attention inward. It's cold here, that's why I'm wearing this sweatshirt. It's been cold 2 days, and then it's supposed to warm up a little bit again, back to normal temps for South Texas at this time of year. Which normal at this time of year is in the 70s and 80s, which for some of you is summer. But it was in the 30s and 40s today here. Okay, I'm going to let that sit. Well, there's a little spot where I need to do a little, and let it level out a little bit from me messing with it. Okay, so there's one. One is the loneliest number that you ever knew. One is the loneliest. I started singing that on one other video, and usually I'm singing in my regular range, which is the bass range, hence BassResinator. And somebody thought I had stubbed my toe because I was singing really high. I just have a really big vocal range. Comes from growing up in a musical family, and everybody else had all the parts. My dad was the bass, and so I had to sing tenor. Second tenor, which is lead. My oldest brother sang first tenor. My other brother that's older than me sang baritone. So there was only one part left in 4-part harmony for me, and that was lead. And so I learned how to sing up high. I got that one pretty good. There's a spot here. Yeah, that one came out decent. I'm really tempted to stick those over a ways and get the lamp going on them. But if I do that, no, better not. Let me pushing on pause. Had to rethink. If I put that over there and tried doing more with this, some of the UV light from the lamp might come on it, and no, I don't need to do that. So I'll just get all four done. By tapping this, I'm spreading it out. Well, that's my attempt. So I don't have to use that tool so much. Okay. Okay. That puts a ring around the subject. Now, see if I can bring these. What happened there? I got something on my glove that is white. I don't know. I need to spray a little bit of this cleaner on there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm going to pull my lamp out. This is a nail lamp. It is no ordinary lamp. Okay, I'm going to let that go for a couple of minutes, and I'll be back when these are cured. Okay, so these are cured up. So we have a rim accenting that chameleon intense color shift flake from Let's Resin. And this is the fuchsia. This is the violet, which depending on which way you look, you can see that color shift. This is the blue. And this is the lime. So yeah, This is how you make lemonade. If you get lemons or you lose your video, you got to come up with something else. So this is what I've done. I will show you at the end of what I'm doing right here. I will show you the original end of me unmolding and everything. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, 40 minutes of video that I was planning on editing down to about 18, because it was a lot of watching me just burnish those flakes in there. Well, but that silver UV resin is really pretty. Everything I've used in this, whether you saw me doing it or just heard me talking about it, is mentioned in the description below. Again, this is part of a collaboration. Please go check out the other people. Marvelous Artsy, that's Marva. Resin Me Up, that's Mary. And Epoxy Me That, and I don't know her name. I think it's Lisa. I don't know. And then Lula, the Nerd Goblin, if she participates this week. And Laura from Laura's Art Studio. And me, BassResinator, Edition 2. Hopefully you like this. Subscribers, you'll hear this again on my little... I'll just put this, the ending of the video, and then I'm going to put the original ending after. I'll put like a blooper reel at the end. Yeah. It happens. Not supposed to when you're supposed to be better at this. But, I have only been doing resin work for just about 2 years, and only been on YouTube for, well, not even a year. So, just learning how to do this. Used to be if I made a mistake, you just never knew about it. But now that I'm putting it on YouTube, I have to expose it. But yeah, if life gives you lemons, let's squeeze some lemonade. And here we are. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Please watch the other people in the collaboration. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the future. Bye. Well, those coasters cured up, but I had to move them out here to the kitchen area, the dining table, because I'm using my workspace for a big project right now. So these cured, and I already loosened them up, so let me show you what they look like. Look at the holographic image, and you can see those water bubbles or bubble effect in there. Those are so cool. And with these flakes, man, you can see the color shift in the flake. It goes from blue to kind of a purple. Okay, now we go to this one, and this is the violet one, and it has the same type of holographic lines. There they are. And those lights, the overhead light is a pain. There we go. But you can't see the holograph as good as that one. Maybe if I go this way. There it is. Anyway, now go to the fuchsia. And it's got that same holographic image. These are really cool. Now this next one is the green one, and it has a different type of holographic image. Now it almost looks like a blue, but then it goes to the green. But look at those holographic images on there. Almost like runes. So there we are. Coasting through the week. My second attempt. And the thing that these all have in common is the bubble or the water droplet effect. The colors are not the same. The shape of the mold is the same. The holograms are not the same. There's 3 that have the same type of hologram, but then that one's got the craziness on it. If the sun were up, I would take them out and you could see them there. But this one looks like, oh no, you got a bubble. But it's not. It's because I had dropped a bit of resin there. And on that side of it too. So that's not a bubble. I got the bubbles off. Cool. I left those bubbles. But intentional. I saw this effect a couple years ago and I thought, man, I gotta learn how to do that. And everybody was doing it for a while and then everybody got away from it. But we can bring it back. Yeah, bring it back. This reminds me of a single-celled organism. That one reminds me of jelly beans. That looks like a paramecium right there. And this, bunch of nematodes chasing after a jelly bean. Not so much a water droplet, but you know, they do have that 3D effect. But it's an internal 3D. Super cool. Okay. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. Let other people know. Let them join. We can have all this kind of fun. But this is a collaboration with some other fine artists. So look in the description. Well, I don't have the description. Look in my description, there are 3 names, the 3 ladies that started this coasting through the week. Click on any one of theirs, and they're going to have the other people that are involved in the collaboration. So yeah. So give all these other artists a good look-see. See what we can do with coasters. Yep. Okay. We'll see you for another one sometime soon. Bye.